Alright guys, today we're going to check out some things you need to know before playing Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order. Alright, taking a first look at this game, you'll notice that this game has 4 difficulty settings. It has Story Mode, Jedi Knight, Jedi Master, and Jedi Grandmaster. I'm the type of gamer, whenever I see difficulty settings and I see Story Mode, it doesn't really seem like that's the type of difficulty that I like to start out on or that I like to try, because it seems like it'd be too easy with the game not giving much of a challenge. So I start off as Jedi Master. If you're not a fan of Dark Souls, you will not like Jedi Master. So I went ahead and bumped it down to Jedi Knight, and I was like, okay, well this is going to be a little better. No, Jedi Knight is just as hard. It is the same as Jedi Master. To say the least, I had this game for about a week and I barely touched it. Barely touched it. I mean, it made me so mad. I couldn't enjoy anything about the game because the difficulty. God, I died so often. So often. I didn't make it past the first enemy for maybe 3 hours. The first enemy. I'm talking after the stormtroopers, when you get through the first cutscene, when you visit your first world, I was stuck. If you expect to be able to run through hack and slash your way with a lightsaber because you are a Jedi God with all the power of the Force, you are not going to make it. But, whoa. Don't let me deter you just yet, because with how hard the game was, I went ahead and dialed it back to story mode difficulty. And once I got to story mode difficulty, that's when the game became fun. The game is still a challenge, even on story mode. You cannot run through and hack and slash. The game is about patience, strategy. You have to learn the enemy, learn their attacks, their patterns, in order to make it on to the next enemy. And even the smallest enemy can kill you. In aspects like that, it is a lot like Dark Souls. There have been numerous controllers, numerous consoles, numerous TVs around the world busted because of that game. So, at this point, if you play on anything other than story mode, expect to die some more, and then die some more. Once you let your gaming ego get past the difficulty titles, then you dial it back to story mode, then you're going to be able to enjoy this game. Alright, you start off this game as a young Jedi Padawan named Cal, who went into hiding after the fall of the Jedi Order. Cal hid himself as a worker in a mining operation until one day one of his best friends that he had grown to really like was almost in a fatal accident, and Cal blew his cover as a Jedi in order to save him. Once his cover was blown, he was on the run with his friend until he came about a lot of trouble, which almost cost him his life, and he was actually saved by 2 strangers. And that's where the story begins. Once you're saved by these 2 strangers, you're actually on a quest to search different worlds to find leads and clues to lead you to young, Force-sensitive children that one day may grow up to be Jedi. On your quest to find these younglings, these Force-sensitive children, you actually meet a droid named BD-1 who's going to be your friend, your partner on these quests. He is going to help you slice and help you scan and help you find things in the world that you need to know, secret passages, update information about each world and its bestiary, the people in it, and how you are going to be able to find things, and just give you basic information about the world and your surroundings. You and BD-1 are going to scavenge and explore all these beautiful worlds. And when I say beautiful, these terrains are stunning. This is a fantastic looking game. Cinematics are fantastic. The graphics are amazing. The scenery around you is awesome. And the sounds just bring back a lot of nostalgia, a lot of old Star Wars feel. I love the sound of lightsabers. While you're exploring these worlds, you're going to find aesthetic content, color schemes for your ships, your ponchos, your clothes you're wearing, color schemes for BD-1, and even lightsaber parts. That way you can change the way your lightsaber looks at the saber tables. Now, the majority of your exploration of the worlds are going to be puzzle solving. You're going to have to do wall running, force push and pull to find your way into new passages, move objects, and get to places that you need to go in order to find the things you need to find. In between all the puzzle solving is going to be your combat. Your combat system is going to be your basic stamina system. You're only going to have so much stamina to use your blocking, your striking, so you can't just hack and slash your way. You actually have to be a little strategic in the things that you choose to do, which makes the game very, very fun. You're going to be able to block, and then you're going to be able to parry. The parry system, I love the parry system. If you perform a perfect parry at the correct timing and the enemy is just low enough on health, you actually will do a sort of a cinematic parry into a kill, and most of those are actually really awesome. I enjoy those a lot. This game does follow the RPG aspect, so you are going to have a character tree. You're going to have, looks like, 3 parts to your character tree. You're going to have your fitness, basically, where you have your health, your stamina, and you can upgrade into that aspect of the tree. Then you're going to have the Lightsaber, which is actually the content. You're going to be able to throw on combos, special maneuvers, and power attacks. And then you're going to have the Force side of your tree, which is going to extend the amount of Force that you're capable of using and how strong your Force powers are. Now, something that is to be said about the combat system, it is like Dark Souls in the fact that if you are in combat with an enemy and you die, you will lose all of your experience that you're progressing toward the next level. In order to get that experience back, you'll have to work your way back to that enemy, and once you strike that enemy, you will regain full health and get all of your experience back. Also, another thing that is Dark Souls-like in this game is the meditation circles. In Dark Souls, you had campfires. Once you rested at a campfire, all the enemies would be respawned that you had previously killed in the map or in the world, but you'll be once again at full health. And Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is the same. Once you rest at this meditation circle, that is actually your checkpoint. That way, if you die, you can respawn from that meditation circle. But you'll be given the option to upgrade if you have any points to spend further into your character development, or you can rest, which will respawn all the enemies on the map that you've killed, but it will regain your Force and your health. Or you can sit down in the meditation circle to make sure you have that checkpoint marked, not rest, and not worry about having your enemies respawn. A really cool thing is BD1 actually carries cartridges, if you can find them and pick them up, where he'll be able to heal you if you are damaged. The cartridges are not unlimited. He's only able to carry a certain amount, which you'll be able to upgrade in the character tree, but that kind of gives you a little break from having to always rest at the meditation circles and have all the enemies always respawn, because they can be a pain. Now, the combat engine of the game, the way you wield the lightsaber and move, dash, dodge, parry, everything feels outstanding. If you were a Star Wars fan, I honestly believe you will really like this game. I love this game. It is awesome because it is not a hack and slash your way through everything with the lightsaber. You are not a Jedi god. It makes you slow down, be strategic, and be patient, which is the training of the Jedis. Patience. Sith. I didn't want to talk too much about progressing too far into the story or give away too many spoilers. I want you to be able to jump in and play the game and enjoy it yourself. So as far as I'm concerned, Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order, 4 out of 5. This game, if you're a Star Wars fan, I think you'll really like it. The engine feels really great. The combat, the puzzle solving, it is a little difficult at sometimes, but it is very doable. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description below. That way it'll take you right to it if you'd like to order it. If you guys like this video, want to show support to the channel, if it helped you out at all, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will be releasing a video soon. It's going to help you out with some of the puzzle. Hopefully, if you guys go ahead and hit that notification bell, you won't miss out on those. It'll help you run your way through it. Alright, peace guys.